Hey guys, Brian here with Wolf's Prairie Outdoors. Well, we're back at the range. Meat finally got back in stock in our area and looks like there's a good supply, so we feel comfortable doing some meat tests again. We got out the beautiful Bighorn Armory Spike Driver Model 89, chambered in 500 Smith & Wesson, and you'll notice the addition of a scout scope. I called Vortex and asked about the recoil handling capabilities of this. I think the scope was around $150 or $160, and they said that this scope should handle the recoil of a 500 Smith & Wesson. We zeroed it, and not with this ammo, but with some other ammo that was harder hitting, and it seems to maintain zero. So we're going to see what happens and if it actually holds up, and if you can put a scope this inexpensive on a high power rifle and have it hold up. We're interested to see how well and how long it lasts. But today we are going to be shooting our Practical Hunting Ballistics series again. Today we're using the Black Butterfly Raptor Load, and this is a 500 Smith & Wesson solid copper hollow point moving about 1,640, 1,650 feet per second out of an 8.3 inch barrel. We have an 18 inch barrel, so it's moving a bit faster than that for sure. We're going to do 3 shots on paper for accuracy at 50 yards. We're going to shoot some water jugs at 50 yards to see how the bullet expands. And then we're going to shoot a Boston butt and show you what it does on a life-like target. So that's enough yapping. Let's get to doing some shooting. All right, I got it loaded up, got one chambered. Eyes and ears, boys and girls. Definitely with something like this, you want some ear protection. One thing to note, as I said, I zeroed this with a different round, so this is not going to hit where I aim. It's going to hit a little bit off, but I don't want to waste the ammo. As we're testing a bunch of different rounds, I don't want to waste ammo every time re-zeroing. I do a test shot, see roughly where it's hitting, and then I'll go based off of that. I'll hold on a bullseye and it's going to hit off of there. So just, I'm not missing the bullseye by as much as you think. I'll take it. That is a beautiful clover leaf with this ammo. Very, very accurate stuff and really not that hard hitting. I really like this round. Can't wait to see what it does on water. Let's go measure that group real quick and we'll get started. All right, guys, center to center, that's looking like less than a ½ inch group. Outside to outside, we're looking at about a 1 inch group. So it's right around a ½ inch group because those are ½ inch size bullets. So I'm very happy with that group. I've been shooting some other ammo and not getting near that kind of grouping. That is some really accurate ammo from Black Butterfly. Let's see what happens when we shoot some water. If you guys want any information about what we're using in the video today, hit the episode notes linked below, give you all the info you need. Let's try out these water jugs. I've got a feeling, I'm gonna guess, because it's a hollow point, I'm figuring it's gonna penetrate 4, maybe 5 jugs. We've had 500 Smith & Wessons go through 7 jugs, so we'll see. But with this being a hollow point, I feel like it's going to dump a lot of energy and stop around 4 or 5. But I think we're going to see some massive destruction on those first few jugs. Let's rock and roll. Hopefully I can adjust properly. Dad put a bullseye on the target where I need to be aiming versus, which is actually off the target. And we've got jugs lined up on both sides of the center trail that I'm shooting at, so if it deviates, hopefully we capture the bullet and show you guys how it does when it hits hydraulic medium. Pretty wicked. Let's go check it out.
Well, let's see what we got here. That's number 1. That thing was just boom. It was
massive devastation on the first jug.
That's where it went in. Okay. This was the bullseye, and this is where I said to aim. You were off by about 1 inch. Down.
Not too shabby.
No, it was hard to see. Looks like part of it ripped through there.
The way the hollow point's designed, I think the petals tear off, so part of it came off of there.
Yeah, they bust out quick.
Let's check out these other jugs.
This is number 1.
That's number 3.
Where's 2?
2 is up here still.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Yeah, 2.
1 and 2, man. So apparently when it hits, it says boom, big energy release.
Excellent for a thin-skinned animal.
Yeah, definitely, because 1 and 2 just exploded. Next is 3. It took a pretty good hit as well.
And guys, I was saying 4 or 5, it kept on going.
Yeah, it did.
5 has a nice solid entry hole in it.
Yeah, 4 was like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It busted there. It did rip the side on 4, but it started losing some energy after that. Busted this out. 5, it just passed through.
Yep.
6, it just passed
and
through.
If you look at 6, we've got a nice round entry and exit hole. So
no pedals anywhere.
No pedals. And guys, we've got number 7 here that actually looks like it was starting to split.
It hit the edge, but it didn't go through.
So that we captured that slug in number 7.
I'll take a bath. Oh yeah, it's down there.
Let's dump that sucker out.
No petals. All the petals were expelled early on.
Look at that, guys. That is a massive, massive solid copper slug. I mean, yeah.
I got some big fingers.
That's a 1/2 inch diameter slug. When you think about it, that's a 50 caliber slug. I am thoroughly amazed at that.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
Even with it being a hollow point and ripping all those petals off, and the deviation that it could have had because of the petals ripping off at probably different times, it still had perfect straight through travel.
And what else is remarkable is that scope.
Yeah, that scope, $150, and it's on a 50 caliber 500 Smith & Wesson rifle. And we've shot 440 grain ammo that's moving at like, I think 1,400 feet per second. This is moving at 16 and some change.
Feel that.
And oh, I know, you've still got
heavier than a whole rounds for a lot of guns.
Still got massive weight retention. I mean, that is awesome. Really, really a good round. But we've still got to shoot a Boston butt with this and see what kind of results we get. So
be interesting.
Let us get set up for that and we'll be right back. All right, guys, that was some really impressive results on the water. Really, really like that. Now we've got an 8.5 pound Boston butt set up and we've got a bone on the right side. Hopefully I can hit that bone and we'll show you guys exactly what happens when basically you go hog hunting with a 500 Smith & Wesson. So this is gonna be a really, really good example, I think. And I do apologize for the bright backlight. It's early morning and we got to build a shooting shed yet, but all in due time. We got a lot going on. Let's rock and roll and blow some stuff up. Holy smokes. Let's go check that out. All right, guys, that meat flew about 4.5 feet.
Yes, sir.
And we've got some,
there's little shards of meat on the
chunks of
ground
meat here and there. Let's see what that bad boy did.
Al?
Al, bring it up here.
I'm gonna bring. It shattered all that bone.
Oh yeah. Let's see the entrance wound here.
Whoa.
So guys, that's the entrance wound from this round on this Boston butt. You can literally see through, Dad can stick his entire hand through there. It blew the, flip it over, it blew the entire bottom out.
Oh, this way.
It blew the bone apart. It just, I mean, he can literally put his fist through the hole.
That's
the entrance wound.
That is crazy.
And obviously this is the exit wound.
So that thing expands on the impact.
So obviously, as we saw with the water jugs, instant energy dump when it makes contact. There is no 1 or 2 inches in, it's instantly boom. All right, guys, we hope you like what you see. If you do, give us a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button below, and we really appreciate Terry handling all this nasty stuff while I do the shooting. All kinds of stuff in the works. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Yeah. And if you haven't, check out our Instagram page, it's linked below. We have a ton of content on there. We do tons of photos, little short videos and stuff, so a lot of fun stuff going on there.
Get a lot of attention.
Yeah, lot of big stuff going on over there. But like I said, give us a big thumbs up, hit subscribe, check back often. Have a good one, guys.
See you next time.